Well, hello, friends, and welcome to Sage Circe's Olmakhan Onsen tour. With Janthir Wilds, we got the ability to make our own homesteads, and with the newest expansion, we've gotten all kinds of fun new things that we can make and put in our homesteads. A good friend pointed out that currently my onsen, or hot spring resort for Charr, is quite beautiful, and I thought I would try and capture it here in video and put it on YouTube before I make any big changes. So thank you for joining me today, and without further ado, welcome to the Olmakhan Onsen, a healing resort for all the Charr and their friends. I hope to open this to the public one day, but in the meantime, please enjoy this tour. And this is my sweet little Charr welcoming you in. Welcome again, friends, to our Olmakhan Onsen. Behind me you'll see my crafting station, and I've done my best to reforest the area, but today I wanted to highlight some of our accommodations here at the Olmakhan Onsen with ryokan and toji ryokan accommodations. As you can see, we're still coming out of winter. I've still left some of my snowfall up, and we're definitely celebrating the year of the snake. As a Charr resort, we've got some beautiful big proud tiger statues, which I love, and I love the sounds of the running water. Here we are. It says Olmakhan Onsen, public baths, overnight accommodations, lounge, and Frost Legion cold spa. Thank you for visiting our healing waters. And this sign over here says Olmakhan Onsen Toji Ryokan, bear cave with private bath, night thistle room with private bath, and tribune suite with private kitchen. It also has its own private entrance and egress to the building, but there wasn't enough room to put that all down. Welcome to our toji accommodations. Here we have beautiful suites and lots of communal spaces for people to enjoy a meal, make their own food, store their own food. The accommodations also have some private baths, which is quite lovely, I think. There's a new microwave as well as the tea sets, a place to do your own dishes, and of course some options for cooking your food the way that you like it for the best healing that you can get. Over to the side here we have extra pantry space, including extra kegs, you never know, not to mention some fish, fresh fish for yummy sashimi and sushi. We've got some absolutely lovely extra storage for all kinds of goods that you may want to bring in, as well as extra fresh water available from our springs. Heading downstairs, we'll check out the Bear Cave Suite. We've got a little incense just in case it gets musty, but as you can see, it's got its own lovely private indoor bath with a nice tile floor, coming onto these warmer hardwood floors for our living space, with bed and a cozy, comfy armchair right next to your own private fireplace. I do like the feel in this room. And then our other private suite, which we call the Night Thistle Suite, gets a lot more sunshine, obviously, and has these absolutely beautiful stained glass windows. It's full of big, healthy plants to make all our Olmakhan or Sylvari friends feel extra comfy. And the bath here features both an indoor bath and an outdoor bath for those of you who love to bathe outside, complete with its own little biofilter plant here. At the Olmakhan Onsen, we do try to stress sustainability in everything that we do. Enjoy the privacy screen as well as the privacy jade pieces so that you can get the ultimate relaxation out of your time here. Now that we've seen some of these beautiful suites, let's head upstairs and check out some of our other spaces, including this communal game room, complete with writing desk and lounge area. One of the most important things about visiting a hot spring or onsen is to enjoy your time. Make sure you get the most relaxation. you're all ready to play some board games with the rest of your warband or your partner. We've tried our best to make sure all the accommodations look and feel lovely, and I just want to say thank you to ArenaNet for letting us have this gorgeous lotus rug. It's really all I wanted. Thank you so much. And this is my space as the person who is managing and helping to maintain the lovely onsen. I love being outdoors, so I made sure my sleeping quarters had a beautiful outdoor feel and lots of outdoor living space. And as you may have noticed, we've got a lovely carved dragon head over the waterfall. And that is a look at our jade pier for fishing convenience. People don't even need to bring out their skiff. Over here to the east, we have the Tribune Suite. This suite is lovely since it has its own private kitchen accommodations. For those of you who would like a toji experience without having to share too much communal space with others, privacy can be lovely. As you can see, we've appointed the bedroom accommodations quite nicely. You'll have plush carpet, large bed, your own place for all of your knickknacks and storage, and as you see here, your own staircase in and out of the building, straight to your room, and leading to one of my favorite baths in the entire accommodation, this very romantic lion fountain, which is obviously a composite of different things. But I do love it. I love the romantic lighting. I love its convenient location. I think it's probably one of my favorite baths. But we have lots and lots of different baths available at the Olmakhan Onsen. Coming around to the back of the toji accommodations, you'll find a nice little hammock and relaxing area, maybe a touch of a party vibe. It's just right outside the kitchen, and we all know the kitchen is the best place to have a party. And again, you'll have some lovely views of the sculpture around the waterfall and easy access to the fishing pier just right over here. Now you don't even need to get in a skiff in order to fish. Nice and gentle and easy for all of our guests. Now that we've seen the toji accommodations, let's take a look at some of the other beautiful public baths on the property, as well as the rest of the ryokan. That's right, we do have short-term stay accommodations available just across the way here. Keep your eyes on that gorgeous golden tiger statue to lead the way. Down our little footpath, let's start with one of our larger baths. I love this bath because it once again has a beautiful biofilter, the blue irises, and also a nice, cozy, cool, and calming vibe. Perfect for families or non-Charr guests. I turned off the steam so that you could get a better look at these things. But I do love having those fog machines or steam to let you know the water is warm. Coming over here, we see a nice red curtain and red light. I may change all of that around, but traditionally in an onsen, that would mean this is the ladies' bath. Here we are with a lovely washroom. Do make sure that you wash yourself before you enter any of the public baths. It's polite and hygienic. Thank you so much. This bath features both an indoor and an outdoor bath pool. Lovely for people who would like all kinds of different bathing experiences. I personally very much enjoy the view of that large Charr statue, and I find that the grove of cherry trees is soothing and comforting. Across the way, the blue curtain and blue light indicate the men's bath. Again, I think I may redo all of this, but I wanted to show you what I had. Another little wash station, and one of my favorite features in this area is that there are little stools in each of these private baths. So you have a little bit more privacy, but also the ability to turn and chat with one another while you bathe. We appreciate you keeping your voices low out of respect to those who are looking for a calming experience. Make sure you sit right under the waterfall if you want a little bit more of that sweet, sweet feeling through your fur, and feel safe with a beautiful privacy screen. Coming across the way, we'll see our most Charrish of baths. Because the Charr have done such great work at gender equality, it seemed only right that we would have a shared gender bath. I love the choice of purple, mixing both red and blue together, and also because it does honor Almora and some of the branded history of the Charr. It has its own private bath and a lovely lounge area, as well as a beautiful, steamy lion fountain just up these gorgeous gear stairs. Coming around, we'll find more of the communal space for the ryokan enjoyers. That gate right there leads out to the carriage area, but inside we find a lovely lounge complete with its own library, game room, lots of fancy cushions to sit on, or a Western-style couch, a beautiful little bit of music for those who enjoy it, and of course another gaming table for whatever you might want. Feel free to use the foot bath or cozy up next to the fireplace. This space is for you to enjoy, and once again, we appreciate your respecting the other guests in the Olmakhan Onsen. Upstairs, we see a nice seating area and a little bit of food always available for all of our ryokan guests. Here's a gorgeous little way to sit and enjoy the clouds rolling by outside. We also can see those lovely Maguma lilies floating through the breeze, very relaxing after a good soak. This is one of our more luscious, I would say, accommodations within the ryokan. Lovely amounts of privacy and plenty of space for your own activities. And here is one of the more modest accommodations. Lovely view overlooking the rest of the working area of the ryokan, including our stables and crafting station. Coming back down the stairs here, we did want to highlight some of the details we try to add, again, trying to make the space feel luscious, inviting, and natural. Let's head over to our Frost Legion Cold Spa, available to all guests in the ryokan, not just the Frost Legion. We all know a cold plunge can be a very beneficial part of a bathing practice. We are in process here. We will be building more wash stations for people to get clean before taking a dip into our nice cold plunge pool here, which again, our Frost Legion friends may want to stay for longer. You may notice some lovely eggnog welcoming treats right there. Coming outside, we have a beautiful fire pit area for you to warm up and enjoy the outdoor air. Lovely topiaries and a nice footpath that will take you, again, to the carriage entrance of the ryokan, but also to where you may have had to park your carriage. We appreciate all of our travelers coming to the onsen, and we want you to feel as comfortable and welcome here as possible. As we take our path back towards the fire pit, we'll notice that it opens up and we will head to the more wilderness and wild side of the onsen. Do not mind that very dirty, musty looking shed. That's where we keep our tools. Please ignore the tool shed. This is one of my favorite additions. This is what we call the saltwater plunge pool. It does have a lovely little seating area where you can just relax and enjoy the beautiful sky, the sounds of the water, and look out across the ocean. Although I love the romantic candlelight there, it does seem to be a bit of a wildfire hazard, and I will need to remediate that soon. For our elders and our cubs, we have this beautiful, easy access stairwell. We also have this lovely gate that's helping to keep leviathans and other sea creatures out from your bathing experience. We've created a false floor with a biofilter once again, keeping the area as clean as possible and as safe as possible once again for all of our families, including cubs, elders, and those with mobility issues. There is, of course, another gorgeous lion statue here, a fountain if you will, and we do welcome people playing, diving, and climbing all around, but please do remain respectful for the other guests. Now, one of our newest additions, and again, still a work in progress, welcome to the Atholma Village. These long-term accommodations are intended for families or large groups looking to stay for quite some time and enjoy a little bit more privacy from the rest of the public baths. Of course, they're more than welcome to use the rest of the public baths, but have their own private bath area here just for guests staying in these suites. It is a work in process, and we have every intention of finishing private kitchens for each cabin, as well as living areas. I particularly love this one that we're looking at with the gold pillars. I call it the full moon cabin. And you'll see it's because it has absolutely gorgeous views of the full moon, as well as overlooking our safe saltwater plunge area and featuring a very nice accommodation. Upstairs for sleeping and lounging, downstairs will be for cooking, gathering, gaming, and other events you may enjoy. As we come across the other way with this beautiful ribcage stairwell, this suite I like to call our Northern Lights cabin. As you can see, off to the east, we have those gorgeous northern lights visible through the ribcage from your bed and also from this lovely sofa area. Also, beautiful, gorgeous views overlooking the ocean. As we come downstairs, we see it's a little bit further along in its renovations. And on that stunning rock right there, we've put a gorgeous snake statue. Some beautiful views, some lovely meals waiting to happen. Just another beautiful cabin here at our Olmakhan Onsen. As you can see, we're getting closer to the sculpture gardens, which, again, don't judge me. These are massive works in progress. There's a gargoyle, perfect for the adventurous cub that likes to dive and fly off of whatever they can find and into delicious waters. As we come down the private access stairs, you will see we do have security on the premises, a lovely Charr cannon, just in case anybody comes to invade. We are prepared. One Charr. And over here we can see yet another sculpture statue. This is all a work in progress. You may have seen just then a lovely ramp, although we ask our guests to please respect the private stairwell for the Atholma Village area. You can access from that gorgeous slope right there, and we will make this whole area far more enjoyable. Have a little cuddle up in these gargoyle hands, or dive or glide off of there for fun in the sun and the water. Don't mind my war claw. I don't know what I'm doing. As we plunge into these lovely salt waters, we also have a smaller sculpture here coming out, again perfect for our cubs and frisky elders who may want to climb on all kinds of things, but maybe don't want to take the big dive out of the gargoyle hands. And of course, this will be more developed as time goes on. I'm so excited for the renovations, but here's a little romantic place you can swim to with a partner or a sweetheart for a secret smooch underneath a mad moon underwater. I know, I'm very romantical. Thank you for noticing. As we swim back up, we can see just how much space we have available to us here. Although it's not safe with any kind of guards from leviathans, I encourage you to enjoy all of the saltwater bathing areas we have available. As you can see, this gargoyle is much taller, and we do advise families and other Farrar members, warbands alike, to be mindful if they've got any adventurous cubs who may hurt themselves. Please only use that larger gargoyle diving board with adult supervision. As we come up this lovely ramp here, again, we do encourage the rest of our onsen guests to use this if you are not currently staying at the Atholma Village. But we can come back around and enjoy some of the mild reforestation that's begun here at the Olmakhan Onsen. It does take some time, but we work hard to continue to plant trees and fertilize our gorgeous wildflowers so they get big and tall. Here is a small pathway, again back over to what is currently known as the ladies' bath, but will probably change. We love the outdoor-indoor vibes here. We love all the steam. I think it's just a really wonderful area. We don't want to restrict that to anybody based on gender. So, yeah, this is the current version here in March 2025 of the Olmakhan Onsen. I hope you'll maybe find time to find us on LFG. This is on NA servers. Thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you visiting. I've worked very hard on it. And I expect to put in a lot of changes and new spaces. I can't wait to see what other people have done in their homesteads as well. So please feel free to share with me anytime. You can visit me on Twitch or hit me up with a message here on YouTube. Once again, thank you for joining us today at the Olmakhan Onsen. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. All right, ciao for meow, friends. Mwah! Friends helping friends in the citadel of friendship. Friend, 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 friend.